Hello everybody, my name is Simple Amazing and welcome back to Brokensword, the Shadow Templars. And this time we are going to explore the castle in Ireland. So let's do that. Oh, here's a box.
I tugged at the plastic cover, but it didn't move.
Oh shit, I need something strong. Let's talk to this guy again.
Hey, McGuire,
What do you want to know?
do you know a man called Pegram?
Can you describe him like on the telly in the cop shows?
He's an English archaeologist.
I know the man you mean if he's the one.
Can you tell me where I'd find Pegram?
No, I can't, 'cause he's not here now, but if I sees him, I'll ask him.
There's something strange about this.
Do you know what Pegram was doing in the castle?
Digging for buried treasure? Jewels and gold and skeletons, like in the films.
In the films?
Do you know anything about Pegram's dig?
He wouldn't let me anywhere near it. I offered to help, but he chased me off. I didn't want to see his smelly old hole anyhow.
Did anyone from the village work at the dig?
Pegram bought some students and bums with him. He reckoned no one in Lochmarn would know what to look for. The only local guy who worked for him was Sean Fitzgerald.
Fitzgerald says he's never been anywhere near the dig.
He's having you on, mister.
This town must be so small, so even the city's kids are involved in this kind of stuff. If there were an expedition here where they had to dig up some graves and look at shit, I would definitely not know where the location was or who was the leader. So this is
Are you
weird.
sure Fitzgerald worked at the dig?
Oh, yes. It was him, all right. Would I tell a lie?
Well, he denies it.
I saw them together only last night.
I wish you'd told me that sooner. What were they doing?
Pegram gave Fitzy a box. He didn't look too happy about it.
I knew it. But how am I going to persuade him to part with it?
Break his fingers.
Nah, I couldn't do that.
I could.
Thanks for the offer, kid, but I'll try a more subtle approach.
Chinese burns?
What's Fitzgerald scared of?
Everything and everyone.
So I shouldn't have any trouble getting him to talk.
He's a pushover. But don't scare him too much. Try the soft touch. Butter him up a bit.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
I heard that Pegram had found a legendary gem.
That's right. It's been the talk of Lochmarn all week.
You haven't seen the gem, have you?
Hell no. I reckon Pegram made off with it. If I was him, I'd go to Amsterdam, chop it up and sell it. He could be living the life of Riley instead of digging holes.
Yeah.
See you later, kid.
Okay, mister.
See you later, Liam. If that was your name. So let's discover the castle. The spooky old castle. Who the fuck are you?
Hi. Do you speak English?
Well, now, what if I was to say no? An implication of cognizance shrouded in denial. A pretty poser of a paradox indeed.
I gave him the look I'd perfected when I was 12 and was going to be the greatest hypnotist of all time. It was a killer.
Are you attempting to hypnotize me, or is it the constipation you're suffering?
I was a little out of practice.
Well, try that again, George Stobart.
Have you seen Professor Pegram?
No, he's packed up and gone.
Do you happen to know where?
Back in England, I suppose.
Do you think Pegram's
He's still
disappearance is due to the curse?
Look at the facts. He dug up the gem. He disappeared. Bingo. It doesn't take a degree in mathematics to work that one out, does it? You don't have to be a smarty Pythagoras with a calculator.
I guess not.
Pegram has run off with the gem.
I don't know if he's holding the book up with his thumb, but it looks like he's flipping the bird. Yeah.
What can you tell me about the castle?
Not much, I'm sorry to say. Most of its history is long forgotten. Ah, but if these old stones could only speak, what stories they'd tell. Stories to make your toes curl and your blood run cold. You know, this castle is said to be over 600 years old.
Holy shit.
Who built the castle?
Mad Phelan, the first lord of Lochmarn. Well, I say lord, but actually he was little more than a village chieftain. He built his castle from the remains of the Templar Preceptory.
Ooh.
Where was the site of the Templar Preceptory?
Right here on Temple Hill. Phelan built right on top of the old wall. It's said that deep beneath these walls there's a Templar chapel.
Yeah, well, everybody knows that it's connected. It's the Shadow of Temple.
Did Pegram discover the chapel?
I don't know. His workers were sworn to secrecy.
Do you mind if I climb up your haystack to get into the castle?
What? You'd break your stupid neck for sure. Do you think I'd stand by and see your brains dashed out?
I'd be very careful, and I promise not to sue.
You won't get the chance, not while I'm here to stop you.
Good book?
A book? It's a passport to a world of fantasy and imagination.
Yeah, what's the title?
Creative Shelving for Beginners, the 1978 edition.
Lovely.
What's so cool about home improvement?
There's nothing like it. The resinous autumnal aroma of seasoned wood, the rhythmic rasp of the plate. Ah, no wonder our Lord came to earth as the son of a humble carpenter. I bet he was a wizard with a chisel and a length or two before.
Surely the portrayal of Christ's adoptive family as humble artisans is a symbolic metaphor.
I don't know about that, but I know they were carpenters. Haven't you read the book?
Well, no. But I have seen The Greatest Story Ever Told, and I don't recall Jesus putting up any shelves. I have to go now.
That boy Jesus. Let's see if I can use the door. It's locked. Of course. Give it all push. That's right, Stobart.
Pushing with all my strength got me nowhere. They didn't budge. I really need to start working out.
Yeah, if you want to push open that door, you should doing some push-ups. Well, let's climb this shit. He's stuck in a fantasy and imagination.
Get away, you silly noodle! Can't you see the load's unstable?
Okay, I know. We have to trick him. We have to make him focus somewhere else. So let's see. A pint of beer, maybe? Well, there's plenty of stuff to do. Let's see if we can get some more information from the kid.
Hey, McGuire.
What do you want to know?
Everything. Okay.
See you later, kid.
Okay, mister.
Alright. So I need to do something with the bar. There's plenty of stuff to do. Alright. So I noticed this thing. I don't know if it's chili nuts or...
The man's arm lay across the towel, preventing me from moving it.
It's a towel.
The man's arm lay across the towel, preventing me from moving.
Guess I have to wait until his shoulder is up. No. Take it.
As the man raised his
Like
arm
a
to
glove.
drink, I snatched the towel away.
I got a towel.
It was a rectangle of toweling, printed with the words, Nagopolian Stout builds body.
Yeah. Of course.
I was about to reach for the pump when I came to my senses. A rash move like that in a strange country with strange customs could be my last.
Check out the washing machine.
Hey, where do you think you're going?
Excuse me?
No customers behind the bar. Ever.
That's right, Stobart. Unplug it.
Get out.
Alright, okay. So we need to trick this guy as well. Oh fuck, he's blowing down his glass. Here's a piece of string. Just wait for it. Macho. Oof. That's some heavy coughs. Alright, let's do it. Okay, take it out. Put it on the table. And pick it up. Yes.
As soon as the old guy looked away, I grabbed his piece of wire.
Perfect. Okay, so we got a piece of wire. And... well, let's see if somebody else knows anything. Now when we have done some acquaintance.
Hello.
Oh!
McGuire says he saw you working at the dig. What's more, he saw you talking with Pegram.
What do you have to say about that?
He's a little liar. He'll say anything to get attention.
Well, it's his word against yours, I guess.
Yes. I got you now. Boy with glasses. Well,
See you later.
how can I trick this guy? Let's call Nicole.
Allô? Couleur. J'écoute.
Nico?
Who is this?
It's me, George.
Oh, hello, George. Where are you?
I'm in Ireland.
Ireland? What are you doing there?
It's a long story.
Any signs of our friend the clown?
You're kidding. You probably never even heard of Lochmarn.
Well, I would. Thank you, Nicole. So it was nice to hear a beautiful voice.
Excuse me.
Yes, sir?
Yes, sir.
Do you know Sean Fitzgerald very well?
I know him enough not to sell him more than 2 pints. He's like a kid when he gets a few beers inside him.
I'm not surprised. He's on medication for his nerves.
There's nothing wrong with his nerves. He's just screwy.
May I have another beer, please?
Certainly, sir. Same again?
Yeah, please. How is this stuff made?
That's the secret of the master brewer, sir. Each barrel is lovingly manhandled in time-honoured fashion, suspended on skillfully tied ropes of the finest hemp, lowered into the cellar utilising the forces of original gravity, like manna from heaven.
Thanks. I was about to reach for the pump when I came to my senses. A rash move like that in a strange country with strange customs could be my last.
But I need to trick that guy. Maybe if I use this. Nope. That's not it. Okay. And if I drink this one, I'll probably get drunk. And that's not good. Or maybe. Let's see what happens. Ah, beer.
Somehow, I'd managed to drink the thick, sweet brew. I felt strangely compelled to order another, even though my every instinct warned me against it.
Take one.
Excuse me.
Yes, sir?
Let's get drunk.
Hey, how about another drink?
Same again?
Do you serve cocktails?
I'll serve anyone with manners and money.
No, I'm serious. Have you considered turning McDevitt's into a cocktail bar? Cocktails are chic, cool, and popular with younger drinkers.
What? Kids in the bar? Can you imagine it? Pinball, pimples, and puke.
Right, I get the picture. I'll settle for a glass of stout.
That's not stout, that's beer. Well, okay.
Thanks.
So that's not the idea. Let's talk to
Hey!
this guy.
Hello there again, mister. Do you remember seeing Sean Fitzgerald at the dig?
Let me see now. I think me brain box needs a spot of lubrication.
He has another piece of wire? What the fuck? What happened?
Can I buy you a drink?
You most certainly can.
Give me a drink for my friend here.
Who? Doyle? Has he conned you into buying for him? Shame on you, Patrick. Same again.
Just a point this time, Michael.
1 point of brown coming up.
Please say it's empty. Oh, fuck.
Do you remember Sean Fitzgerald now?
I can picture the scene as if it was only last week. Come to think of it, it was only last week. Fitzgerald was there all right. Him and a bunch of students. He was speaking with the boss man.
The boss man.
Bye for now.
Can I get you a drink?
Excuse me, Mr. O'Brien.
What now?
No?
Oh, nothing. Good riddance to you.
Good riddance. Let's talk to him again. I got proof, man.
Hello.
Doyle told me you definitely worked at the dig. He's seen you there. You might as well admit it.
Just my luck. Grasped up by a delinquent and a dimwit.
I need to talk to Professor Pegram, if he's still alive.
What do you mean? Is he in danger?
Yeah, you too, if I'm right.
You're not from the Social Security.
Hell no. What makes you think that?
Well, I was claiming benefit at the same time I was working for Pegram.
I'm not in a position to make judgments, Sean. That's between you and your conscience. All I want is to talk to Pegram about the gem.
But he's not here.
I know that. But he left that package with you, didn't he?
Ooh.
So where did Pegram go?
I don't know. I swear it. He came to see me early this morning. Said he was leaving.
Do we have to play all the animations before
He asked me
we
to give
answer?
this package to a guy called Marquet.
Thank you.
Show me what's in the package, Sean.
I can't do that.
Why not?
I promised the professor.
So what? You didn't have any qualms about your benefit scam. So where's the harm in taking a peek inside Pegram's package?
You don't know these people. I can't. I don't dare.
It's a bomb.
This is your last chance to show me the package, Fitzgerald. I've been patient with you, but now it's time to kick ass.
But he'll kill me.
Who will?
The man from Paris. Jack Marquet. Pegram told me if I gave him the package unopened, I'd hear no more about it. But if I double-crossed Marquet, I'd be dead.
Is that the
I'll
other man?
deal with Jacques Marquet.
Jacques Marquet.
Give the package to me.
No. Why should I trust you? I don't know who to trust anymore. I wish I'd never even heard of the Lochmarn gem.
Alright, he's dead. There we go. He's a piece of potato.
Hey! I just seen a big red...
Get out of here, Maguire. Come back when you're old enough.
What's the lad howling about?
A big red sports car. Sean Fitzgerald's been runned over.
Get out! Noisy little tyke.
Maybe you should send out some medicinal brandy, Michael.
Oh, yes. And who's going to pay for it?
Not me.
Me too, neither.
Well, I go out and check. Maybe he left something. No, he didn't. Oof, the lid has opened.
I was telling the truth about Fitzy, mister.
Okay, calm down. Now tell me what happened.
I was standing here, minding my own business, when I saw this beautiful red sports car coming up over the hill. "Would you look at that?" says I, and I going over to take a closer look. Next thing, Fitzy comes tearing out of the pub and nearly knocks me on my ass, when the car just flies at him. It was too fast for poor old Fitzy, and hit him an awful wallop. He goes flying up on top. "Jesus," says I thought he was a goner. Next thing, the driver hops out, and I couldn't believe my eyes.
It was a clown?
He was dressed like a bloody pixie.
A pixie? Oh yeah.
Did this pixie have a scar on his cheek?
I couldn't see. He was wearing a stupid mask. Are you a special agent?
Sorry to disappoint you, kid, but I'm not. I'm just an ordinary guy caught up in a whirlpool of intrigue.
And you're drunk.
Not so.
Yeah, you've been drinking mucky beer in the boozer.
Only a few glasses.
It's alright.
Did Fitzgerald drop anything when he was hit?
I didn't see. It all happened so fast.
Maybe down the drain. Or trapped.
See you later, kid.
Okay, mister.
Let's check out this part. Oh, I love his whistle.
I pushed the switch down, but in doing so it snapped off in my hand.
Shit. Can I use a piece of wire? No. It's impossible. Look at this shit.
I tugged at the trapdoor, but it was locked from the inside.
Maybe if I use... Nope.
The workman's key was the obvious tool to use to open this trapdoor. It was specifically designed for a job like this. Unfortunately, there weren't any holes in the trapdoor.
Oh man. Well, that's not good. Oh.
It was impossible to return the switch to its original position.
Alright, so it's a switch. Alright. So I got your story. And I think I have to go back in again. Have another pint. Does something happen inside it? No, nothing. Oh, let's go mingle.
Excuse me, Mr. O'Brien.
What now?
Sports car.
The boy told me Fitzgerald was driven away in the car that hit him.
McGuire is always spinning wild yarns. I don't know where he gets them from. Television, I expect, or comics. If I was you, I'd take what he says with a generous pinch of salt.
McGuire's tale about the car sounds quite plausible to me. He says the driver was dressed like a leprechaun.
That boy has a head full of fluffy toys.
Goodbye for now.
Well,
Good riddance to you.
it's the perfect disguise, I say. Says I.
Hey,
Hello there again, mister.
Pixie.
what do you know about leprechauns, Doyle?
Leprechauns. Is it the little people you're talking about? Sure, and a cousin of mine was wed to one.
Oh, come on. Do you really expect me to believe that?
It's the truth, I'm telling you. She fell asleep on a fairy ring, see? When she woke up, there he was. A little fella.
A little fella.
All in green.
Tell me more about your cousin and the leprechaun.
Oh, no.
Well, young Mary was speechless, especially when the leprechaun up and spoke to her. Be my bride, me darling, says he, and she'll never want for riches again. Okay, says she, and he slips a ring of daisies on her finger.
Amen.
So there you are. Proof that the little people exist.
Well, that's no proof. All you have is her word for it.
Not so. The following spring, she had a little baby.
Oh no.
Did the leprechaun's promise come true?
What promise was that now?
That she'd never want for riches again.
Now, there's the strangest thing. She never did.
I thought you said she was claiming the social part.
Indeed, Mr. O'Brien, but there's riches and riches. She told me, Pat, she says, that little darling boy is all the riches in the world to me.
Bye for now.
Give me some information that I need.
Excuse
for
me?
fuck's sake.
Yes, sir?
Nope.
I don't want anything.
Just give me a shout when you do.
There's something missing.
Hello again.
Thank you, sir. Can you please talk to me? No!
What?
Whoa!
What's that you're making?
It's a necklace, me bucko.
Oh, sure. Made out of steel wire?
That's right. A necklace for my pretty one. When my little lover peels it round her slender neck, she'll be mine. All mine.
If I was a woman, I wouldn't think much of a wire necklace.
It's not made for a woman. I've got my sights on tastier dishes than women. Flesh as smooth and tender as a maiden's. Bones as soft and white as a newborn babe's. Rabbit, lad. That's what gets my juices flowing.
You're a weirdo. Ugh.
Ah, so you're making snares to trap rabbits.
That's right. Do you have a problem with that?
Damn right I do. Isn't it painful?
Only if I get me fingers caught.
I'm talking about the rabbits. Do they feel much pain?
You bet.
Psycho. Let's go.
I'll see you later.
Let's run. Alright, so we need to do something. Cut the power, I don't know. It's not something that I need to do with the switch outside. I don't know if it's a fuse box or... I don't know what that is. But maybe we can shove this in.
I tried to flip the switch with the lifting key, but it was much too cumbersome for the job.
Well, you tried at least. I don't know. Nope. 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 Alright. It's a later problem. You don't have anything new, kid?
Hey, McGuire.
What do you want to know?
Okay.
See you later, kid.
Okay, mister.
Okay, so let's see if he's still there. Reading his fantasy books. Yep. I need to convince him somehow.
Hi, it's me again.
So I see. What now?
Did you happen to see a red sports car down on the road?
I caught a glimpse of a flash of red on the hill and heard the racket. Sure, it was an awful noise. A sports car, you say?
A Ferrari, to be exact.
A racing car? And what was it doing here? The poor fella must have been lost.
The driver of the Ferrari was involved in an accident.
Is that so?
Yeah, he knocked somebody down outside the bar.
What an idiot! How could a thing like that happen?
He was traveling too fast.
So fast, he ran right under the car?
I mean, the car was traveling too fast.
But you'd have thought the idiot could have heard it coming.
Maybe you know the guy who was hit by the Ferrari. His name is Sean Fitzgerald.
Oh, I know him all right. That's me nephew, the idiot responsible for the stacking of my hay cart. Was he killed by the car?
Oh no, but he has been abducted.
Well, that's a relief now.
Aren't you going to look for your nephew?
Yeah, exactly.
What for? From what you say, it's too late.
Well, you could report the matter to the police.
Better not. Besides, what could they do?
Well, they could mount a search.
They have only the one bicycle between them. In a question of superior acceleration, I put me money on the Ferrari.
I think you ought to know exactly what Sean has gotten himself into.
I'm not sure I want to know.
But you're his uncle, his own flesh and blood.
Yeah.
You're right, but what can I do? If I'm not here to
Give a
guard
shit.
it, some idiot might try to climb the haystack. What a moral dilemma. Stay here and guard this potentially lethal agricultural construction, or to go off in search of the prodigal nephew, the very man responsible for said hazard? It'll need some thinking about.
Why, there's no problem.
You're right. Why didn't I think of it before? We'll demolish the haystack.
Do it.
You don't have to demolish the haystack to go look for Sean. I'll stay here in your place and warn anyone who's silly enough to climb it.
Marvellous. I think I should
Marvellous.
start me inquiries in the bar.
Well, sir, you are an idiot, and I'm happy for it. Good luck. Break a
He
leg.
strode off in the direction of McDevitt's bar, leaving me to contemplate the stack of hay.
Oh, perfect. Let's do that. There you go, Georgie. Don't fall. Don't fall.
The stack of hay stopped, short of the top of the wall. Even if I stretched as far as I could, the wall was out of reach. What I needed was a slice or two of Alice's Wonderland.
Maybe we can use this one. No,
That is not a good idea.
it's the best idea. That's bad. Okay, so let's put it here. Shove it in.
I inserted the end of the lifting key in the mortarless crack and gave it a firm shove. It remained lodged in the wall, jutting out to form a step.
Oh, I love how you explain stuff when you're doing that. Such a hero, George. Saving the world. Oh shit, not that goat. Okay, so I don't remember what I should do here. I remember though that I can't just pass them. Go. No! Evil goat. That's the reason why they sacrifice you. Okay, so if I go around, I know he gets stuck. That's the way to do it. Come here with your leech, man. They're fucking dangerous. Holy shit. You can do it, Georgie. Can I go back again and use the stick? Since I'm already up. Or did I forget something?
I tugged at the lifting key and found it was held quite securely.
Alright. Because I remember there's something that I have to do in the bar. Maybe there's the answer. Can you help me, kid?
Hey, McGuire.
What do you want to know?
See you later, kid.
Okay, mister.
It was impossible to return the switch to its original position.
Ah, there he is.
He wasn't listening.
Hello.
Hello there. Let me introduce you to my pals.
We've already met. I want you to know you have my sympathy.
Oh, it's just terrible, awful.
It's the worst news I heard all day.
Let's top the bad news all right for this week and the next.
The whole year.
It's worse than that. It's the worst disaster in living memory.
Isn't it the biggest calamity in the history of the village?
I would say it's the biggest in the history of Ireland.
The most awesome disaster since mankind paddled out of the primal plop.
Yeah, probably.
There's no beer.
The beer is empty?
Is a glass of beer more important than a man's life?
Were you talking to me?
To all of you. Sean Fitzgerald has met with God knows what, and all you can do is drink.
Sean has gone for a ride in a flash car, that's all. Why don't you calm down and join us?
What about Sean? Why aren't you out looking for him?
There's no point in launching an ill-equipped expedition to save the lad. In a life-or-death situation, preparation is essential. That's why I slipped in here.
For a point.
Alright, so this guy here is he's a prick. He doesn't care about yeah, it's terrible. But yeah, I have to stop right there, and
I gotta go.
I gotta go. And thank you so much for watching me play Brokensword Part 3. In the next episode we are going to trick the bartender to do something else. Go down to the basement and find something that can trick the goat so I can continue my quest in Ireland. But anyways, thank you so much for watching, and like always, may the pixels be with you, and I'll see you in the next one.